Hi guys, welcome back to El Decano. We're just at the end of the regular season. We've got one game left, which we're going to play a bit later. As you can see, we are top of the Group A table. So we've got one game left to play, which is against San Fernando, which we'll get to shortly. It's been a pretty good season so far. We've ran away with the league, more or less. So we've won 14, just the one loss to Marbella. A couple of draws. We've easily qualified for the promotion playoff. What I wanted to do just before we get into the final game is just to explain how the playoffs work. It's very complicated, and it is different to how Segunda B has progressed in previous years. Basically, the top three of so each group. So we're in Group 4 is split into two smaller groups, Group A and Group B. We're in Group A. The top three from Group A will qualify for the promotion playoff, and the bottom four will qualify for the relegation playoff. And the ones in the middle go to a kind of intermediate playoff, which we'll look at in a second. So you can see it's equivalent to from Group A and Group B. Okay, so we're in the group stage. We're going to go into the promotion playoff. So what will happen is we will join with the top three from Group B, and we'll start a little mini league which will go on from March into May. And the top three at the end of that. So we take our previous performance from the group stage into the mini league, and then we add to that. So the top three at the end of that will progress to the promotion playoffs against the other groups in Segunda B. So we're Group 4. There's five groups of leagues. So we'll go into the playoffs with the other teams in order to get promotion into the second tier. The ones in the middle will kind of play up against themselves. The top two will get technically a promotion because they're reorganising Segunda B, so they're going to create another tier in the middle of the second league and Segunda B, which is going to be called the Second Division Pro. So they'll get promoted up into that. The relegation league, the bottom five will go down into the Tercero, the third league, which is going to, I think, technically then become the at the moment it's the fourth tier. It's going to become the fifth tier, I think, once they've reorganised. And so this kind of mini league system is what's going to happen, into next season as well. Group stages and then relegation, playoff and promotion stages. So we're definitely in this promotion league. So let's just have a look at who we will be facing. So we'll be facing from Group B, Cordoba, Betis B team and Linares, and from our league, Marbella and San Fernando. So we're on 44 points. We're going to go top basically into the promotion league. It's the best performing team from Group A and from Group B, so that should give us a bit of a head start on the others, with the aim of I think if we win our promotion group, then we get a better seeding for the final playoffs, which we'll come to when we come to it, hopefully. In terms of the way that results have gone, I think the last time we had a video, we just lost to Marbella, and then we followed it up with that 5-0 win at Tamaracete. Since then, we beat Algeciras quite comfortably. Las Palmas, we threw away a lead there. We initially came from behind and went ahead, and we kind of allowed them to equalise. We've just squeaked past Atlético Sanluqueño. Again, we raced into the lead. We were 3-1 up, and pulled one back. They actually then had a goal disallowed for offside late on, which would have equalised. So I was quite pleased with that. Bad news regarding Matteo Vitti, who has been one of our best performers this year so far. He's got a really high rating. He's chipped in with goals and assists from centre back. Broken his leg, so he's going to be out for 6 months. So Empoli recalled him from his loan. So that's why it's a good job that I brought in reinforcements. So I brought in the guy Santos from Real Madrid. So he's now going to be a more important part of the squad. We've got Alberto Martin, who was really important in the first few games, then got injured. He's back from injury and ready to play, but also has been in and out with injury the last couple of games, but he now looks like he is firing and ready to go. So yeah, we're just waiting then to play San Fernando, and then we'll be into the playoffs. So let's play out this final game of the season, and then yeah, we'll be into the promotion leagues. Right, so let's get ready for the match. Same team as we've played previously. Byzantine is coming into the defence for Vitti, who's just gone back from his loan to Empoli. We're going to stick with Barroso in the middle of these three attackers behind the striker. We've got Martin available, so he's on the bench. He could make his first appearance since getting injured. He was only about 5 games into the season, which is good. And yeah, that picks itself really at this point in the season. So let's get to the match, get to the team talk. Okay, so this is pump fists, and I think we should expect to win the match. I think we'll I want to be a bit harsher. We've been getting a bit complacent in the last few games. Let's end on a high. So straight away we start with a highlight. Molino and Gonzalez work so well together in the middle of the park, but also finds Sierra. Trying to the box. Molino on the edge of the box. Finding Sierra. Oh, bit of pinball there, and it goes away for a goal kick. Next highlight comes up fairly quickly. Gonzalez back to Jimenez. He's going to find Gonzalez again in the midfield looking for Molina. Is he going to put a through ball in? Oh, he finds Sierra, who absolutely smashes one in from the edge of the box. Let's watch that again. So Jimenez finds Gonzalez, who sprays it out to Molina. That's Sierra. Goalkeeper's not going to get to that. So far we're on 100% pass completion, which is great. Looks like we're really fired up for this. And then cutting out the long ball. Chuli now. He has the right back support. It's a good ball in, and that's another goal. Quiles. Disappointing. Quiles has only got 7 goals. We haven't had a player who's really kind of dominating the goals. I think I'd expect more from a striker. The service he's getting, but that's a great ball from Kaluli. Quiles, free header, and it's a good goal. So we're 2-0. We're looking like we're going to finish, well, could be potentially 10 points ahead of Marbella, but they've just scored by the looks of it. And just in comparison to the other teams that have been in the promotion group, we're definitely got a big head start on them. To defend now though, Jimenez nods it away. Barroso's running his 2-on-2. Quiles is in again, and it's a good save. So the corner is whipped in. Barroso, good ball, but couldn't quite get a Recre head on it. That's the end of the highlight. So we're playing pretty well. I'm pleased so far. It's definitely an improvement on the past couple of games, and we're actually playing a team that will be with us in the promotion group, or they would have been at the beginning of the day. Okay, so we're got another corner. Oh, Byzantine couldn't quite get his head to it, but Barroso will come again and will score. 9th goal of the season. He's been a revelation. I was really reluctant actually to play him. He didn't look like he was the right fit for our team when he was playing out wide, but since put him in the middle, he's been a real asset, and his set pieces are really good. Most of his goals have come from penalties and free kicks. So we're 3-0 up. We're pretty much 3 times the XG as well. 6 shots on target, 3 of them have gone in. Can't really ask much more. 93% pass completion as well, which is important for me. So we go to half time pretty well. The only kind of dark spot is Madrigal, but he frequently has a low rating. So I'm very pleased with that. Let's keep it going. Let's not complicate things. Omar running into the box, attempted slide tackle from Kalulu, and they get one back straight after half time. What's he doing there, the right back? Slides in, totally misses, and then it's an easy finish for Omar in the near post. Hope we don't lose concentration now. Going, I think, to sub Madrigal, who's not getting any better, but is going backwards out there. I think Chuli looks like he's not having his best game, so let's put Semenovsky on as well. Semenovsky was a player I thought would be a lot more important to the way we play this year, but he's not. His performances have not really lived up to my expectation. We're pressing, trying to win the ball back in midfield. Keeping it pretty well. Valentine finds Simonovsky, who's spreads it out wide to Kalulu, who's got acres of space. Can he find the ball? It's cleared, and Ferron can try and counter. Oh, they just let him run past him. Oh, that was poor. I do find defenders, they're very easy to run past on this version of the game. Okay, let's just make sure that we don't go backwards. The subs haven't really had much of an effect, have they? I'm going to take Sierra off, and we'll try Horvath. Okay, and then Killers looks okay. Right, we'll leave that as we are for now. If we're getting tired in the last 5 minutes, we might waste a bit of time. Okay, so Diego Jimenez, I think we'll swap him with Sergio Santos. And then let's give, actually no, let's give Martin a bit of game time. So we're coming towards the end of this game. It does look like we are going to win. I've spoken too soon. Yeah, so it's been a pretty successful first part of the season. We've qualified for the playoffs without really breaking a sweat, as Szymanowski gets his first goal of the season. Has he not scored yet? Wow. Yeah, so it's been pretty successful. I thought we'd probably qualify. I didn't realise we'd do it with just the one defeat and be so far ahead of the rest of the teams. It does look like we have got a slightly easier group compared to Group B. So we'll hopefully carry this form to the rest of this kind of promotion mini league that we go into, and then we'll see where we are. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. So I'm going to rock this back a bit. That looks like it's going to be that. Okay, full time. So yeah, it's been a very successful first part of the season. Thanks for following along. What we will do is wait for the promotion leagues to kick off, and then we'll probably come in with another update once we've established the way things are going, and then we will see where we end up. Again, thank you for following. If you want to read more, there will be updates on my blog. Follow me on Twitter as well. Both of those links are in the description. Vamos Recre. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm really enjoying putting these updates out for you so far. If you're enjoying them, please hit like, hit subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at LADay and on my blog FM Dabbler. Links to both of those in the description. Join me next time. Thanks a lot.